Hey there, Hasfans, bit of a different one for you today. This is a call to action video in response to the unjust ruling that was made by the UK Supreme Court against trans people. So there'll be a bit of an information in here and then details for the London protest, which will be the main protest where we'll want as many bodies as possible to show the volume of support. So on Wednesday, 16th of April, the UK Supreme Court ruled in a case What is a Woman between anti-trans lobby For Women Scotland and the Scottish Government, declaring that trans women are not biologically women and trans men are not biologically men, then that there are only two genders and a person remains the same sex as they were at birth, and that changing your gender marker via a gender recognition certificate will no longer mean recognition of a trans person as their gender. This ruling will force people to use single-sex spaces that match their assigned gender at birth, for example, forcing trans women into men's bathrooms and hospitals and prisons, and trans men into women's bathrooms and hospitals and prisons. Whether they follow through on that second bit, probably not. This ruling sets back the rights of trans and non-binary people by years, despite scientific evidence overwhelmingly being on the side of trans people. During these hearings, no actual trans people were involved in the trial on the decision of their status and lived experience and their future. We beg everyone, especially trans allies at this moment, to make their way to local protests against this ruling and defend trans people's right to their identity and their dignity. The main event will be the London protest on Saturday the 19th of April. So if everyone could gather there to show that this draconic decision is not okay, if you can make it to London, there's also other events. Bring posters or flags if you're able, and remember to travel safely and stay hydrated. The details we will be providing are for the London event, but there's also events in Plymouth, Dundee, Glasgow, and there's one in York. There's constantly ones popping up on the same date. We recommend following What the Trans is socials to get the most up-to-date news on any additional protests to see if you can make them. The details for the London protest are as follows. It'll be on Saturday the 19th of April at 1 p.m. It'll be in Parliament Square, London, and the meeting place is Boadicea and her daughter's statue. And if you can meet at around 12:30 p.m, that's the meeting time they've put up on the socials. So, as of course, trans people have and always will exist. Trans rights are human rights, trans women are women, trans men are men, and non-binary people are non-binary and are valid. As always, we have existed through history and much longer than institutionalised transphobia, and we will outlive it. Thank you very much for watching, and anyone who couldn't attend, thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing to the channel.